So we have a bit of news about the Biden campaign. First and foremost, Newsweek says nearly 350 prominent Republicans voting for Joe Biden. 350 prominent Republicans. The newest one is Michael Steele, who's the former RNC head. I actually met Michael Steele at one of these Politicon events, and you guys know I generally try to not mingle with other people like this because I honestly don't want to get to know them because then it's harder to be objective and critical of these people. In the case of Michael Steele, God damn it, he was so nice. He was such a nice guy. Just stunningly nice. I was floored by it. Anyway, so he endorsed Biden. Now, but there's more. Politico says Biden eyes GOP candidates for cabinet slots. Progressives fret as Joe Biden transition team vets a handful of Republicans for his potential administration. Now, what are some examples? Well, you have Charlie Dent, former Representative Charlie Dent. He's a Republican of Pennsylvania. He resigned from Congress in 2018 and became a lobbyist. Then we have John Kasich, anti-union, anti-choice John Kasich, and Jeff Flake. By the way, Jeff Flake, thanks to Dave Anthony for tweeting this fact, I learned about it. He has a 93% conservative rating from, one of those groups that judges how the politicians are in terms of their ideology and their philosophy. 93% conservative voting record, Jeff Flake does. There's an argument he's to the right of Donald Trump. And this is who Biden wants in his administration. Now, is this going to make a bunch of Republicans run out to the polls to vote for Biden? No. So why is he doing it? Well, some people might say, he's trying to get those votes, which is why he's doing it. Possibly. The other thing that's possible is he kind of agrees with them, which gets to my main point here, which is, listen, if Joe Biden is getting the endorsement of 350 Republicans, and these Republicans say something along the lines of, you know what, I think I was wrong about a bunch of stuff. I'm now anti-war. I'm now in favor of Medicare for all. I want universal basic income. I want to raise wages. I'm pro-union. So in other words, I'm going to meet the left where they are on the policy substance, and I'm going to meet the majority of the American people where they are on the policy substance. If that was the situation, I would welcome the 350 Republicans with open arms. I don't care about what you did in your past. I don't care about what you said in your past. If you want to work with somebody for the betterment of the country and to move us in a better direction policy-wise, of course I'll accept you. Of course I will. That's awesome. The problem is these 350 prominent Republicans, they're not moving an inch. They're not moving a millimeter at all. They're moving nowhere. They're moving nowhere. Because what they realize is, Joe Biden is effectively a moderate Republican. This is the guy who wrote the crime bill. This is the guy who did the bankruptcy bill. This is the guy who supported the Iraq war. This is the guy who reached across the aisle to try to cut Social Security and Medicare. So I don't have to move anywhere. I'm perfectly comfortable and right at home with Joe Biden. So, in other words, they're not signing up for a left agenda. They know Biden is signing up for a center-right agenda. So that's why they're endorsing him. And that's why it pisses me off. That's why it pisses me off. And putting guys like Jeff Flake and John Kasich in his cabinet, it's because he kind of agrees with them on stuff. He kind of agrees with them. They're going to say all this stuff about being a deficit hawk and we can't have any more debt, so stimulus is a bad idea, even though the economy's not doing well. And he'll be like, you know what? I kind of agree. I've been a deficit hawk throughout my career. There was one time I was for a balanced budget amendment. So he wants those voices in the room because he agrees with them on many things. So my point is, maybe it's not like a strategy to try to get more votes, in which case, even if it was that wouldn't work. They're not going to vote for you. The actual, the Republican voters, the people, they're not going to vote for you because you got some unpopular assholes who happen to be Republicans in your administration. So I don't think it's strategic. Even if it was strategic, it wouldn't work. I just think he kind of agrees with them. And the final point is, sorry, but it's true. The progressives, they're so cucked. They're so cucked. Just like the other day where 39 of them got together and a bunch of progressive groups got together and they did a letter saying, Mr. Biden, sir, no lobbyists in your administration, no corporate executives in your administration. And Joe Biden was like, Whatever. Anyway, let's bring Kasich and Flake into the administration. Let's do that. Because there's nothing attached to it. Hey, do this or else. There is no or else. There's like, can you do this? And by the way, if you don't, I'm still going to pledge my support and do whatever you want. Cucked. Super cucked. And now, you've made clear I'm going to be there no matter what. Bernie's doing events for him more than he's doing events for himself. And you hear progressives fret as Joe Biden transition team vets a handful of Republicans for his potential administration. Yeah, and you're going to sit there and you're going to take it. You're going to sit there, you're going to see it unfold, and you're going to take it. You're going to go, okay, yeah, so John Kasich, Jeff Flake, okay, you want to go to the right, okay. Then you're going to be like, but Trump's bad, so we'll go right along. And you wonder why you have no political power. So you got to throw around your weight sometimes. You got to draw some red lines sometimes. And they didn't do it at any step of the way. And as a result, now you're getting Republicans in the administration to do Republican stuff because Joe Biden kind of agrees with them.